Hey, it's time for a lap of the trail and a little vlog. Vlog today is about one of the most influential movies that I have seen in my early days. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here for a second to get through this section. And that movie was Mad Max. Now, not Mad Max Beyond the Thunder Zone. No, it's just like the first Mad Max, B-rated, basically low budget movie directed by Mr. Miller himself. And I saw that. It's an original movie back in 77, I think 79, I think when it was first made. But I didn't see it till years later, because A, it was out of the theaters at that point. B, I was too young probably to get in to see it. And also, we had no internet. I mean, nobody did. Internet might have been in the minds of somebody somewhere, but at that point, there was no internet. So, oh man, up on the tank. So, in those days, what is your problem? In those days, you either saw it at the theater. I have a flat tire. Nope. You either saw it in the theater, or you didn't see it at all. And then finally came the VHS, and movies started to be rented out. For you youngins, they used to rent VHS tapes at movie rental stores. You go down and pay $4 and get one for a night and watch the movie. Take it home, put it in your VCR machine. Anyway, so that finally came along, and I was finally able to watch it. You see, a friend of mine, Bob Armstrong, who I grew up with, his brother had seen it and told him all about it, and he told me all about it, and I just wanted to see this movie so bad because the guy's arm gets pulled off of his body when he throws this thing into a car and he gets stuck and he goes by fast. I had to see that. I had to see that from my own eyes. And so, finally, I was with my mom at the, the movie rental place, and Mad Max was there. And I was like, we gotta see this. And she rented it. And I watched it, and I watched it, and I watched it. I watched it so many times. It was VHS, so you couldn't just go to one particular part. You had to like fast forward, find that part, then watch it, and then go from there, right? So, anyways, love the movie. And then, it turns out, as I turned 16, my dad, the first vehicle he bought for me, the only vehicle he bought for me, we aren't rich, $300 71 LTD Ford Police Interceptor 429. Way too much power for a young guy like me. And I loved it though, because it was black and dark and big and lots of power, and it could smoke its tires just like Mel Gibson's Police Interceptor could. And so I was completely, I just loved it. And that is basically what really turned me into quite a gearhead actually from that point, because girls really had no place in my life. Well, they did later on, I guess. Where are you going, Kim? Actually, I guess around that time, girls kind of came into the picture because I had a car. And, I wasn't a bad looking guy, but a car always made you better. You can leave school at lunch and go down to 7-Eleven and get a Slurpee? That's awesome. Can I come with you? Yeah, sure. Can I sit in the front with you? Yeah, sure. Anyways, Mad Max. Great movie. And the reason I bring it up is because it's supposed to be a Mad Max remake coming out, Fury Road. And I don't know if it's a remake, like they're doing the whole thing over again, or what, but it's with Tom Hardy playing, I think he's going to be playing the part of Max, I think. Could be mistaken. There's not a lot of details that I've seen yet, but say there's a lot of problems with the movie getting made. So hopefully, those work out, because I'll be there to see it, Tom. Just say the time and place, I'll be there. Because really, if you're a gearhead, that's gotta be on one of your, well, it's in my top 5 for movies, for gearhead movies. I gotta do something about this corner here. I don't want to keep doing, let's go straight. And so there you go. What's in your wallet? No, when it comes to movies, what was one of your influential car movies, bike movies, things like that? Oh, you know what? I gotta get rid of this. Why? Because it looks like it's aiming right from my eyeball every time I come around it. You too. Yeah. Safety first, boys and girls. Safety first. All right. So comments below. Tell me, what was one of your most influential car movies? And if you don't have a car movie, tell me, what was your most influential movie? That is all. That was one lap. That's actually a pretty tiring lap.